So, as always, we like to start off with a patron shout out. And today's patron shout out.
Whose is it?
It is Momo.
Moo.
So, Momo, thank you very much. You've been with us for like just over a year, or just under a year now on Patreon. So, we appreciate you very much for staying with us with a long time. Because I understand that we are sort of like LSD, like you want to do it like once and then like kind of give it a break, and so
hit it and quit it. Like yeah,
exactly. So we appreciate that you didn't do that. So thank you very much.
George at a sauna.
It's a switch of pace for George, honestly. So it's thank you.
So bless.
The Horror Hour appreciates your contribution. They all get a cut of it. I don't, but they all do, and they're very appreciative. So thank you.
God. All right, TLC, calm down.
I know, Jesus. Get the red table quick.
Cut to the intro.
Who's playing Jada?
Welcome to the Horror Hour.
We
all go a little mad sometimes. Forget you.
Here's Johnny.
Hello and welcome back to the Horror Hour, the place where we discuss, debate, and disagree on all things horror. I'm one of your hosts, and today I'm joined by some of the greatest YouTubers of our generation, and Liam Boyack. And I would just like
his last name always cracks me up.
Boyack. I've been watching that the Diane Warwick part with the you did People of the World, which brought together some of the greatest singers of our generation. And Latoya Jackson. It's like been on my
her laugh is one of my favorite things in the world.
And she just the way she like, leans over and she's like, bear with me here. Anyway, no, I am joined today by a fabulous group of people. We have Nick. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
How are you?
Living the dream. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. We have Liam.
Hi. Hello, it's me. I'm here. I made it.
Congratulations. We have David.
Hold on, he's trying to think of something funny.
No, I'm just no. I'm good. I am refreshed. I am rested. I jerked off before this, and I am feeling great. I'm feeling great. Yeah,
fantastic.
Recovered
Nothing like
a
good nut to get the blood pumping.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, good.
Lovely. And finally, but no means leastly, that's not a word. We have Jay. Jay meets world. Jay meets iconicness. How are you, my darling?
There you go. Jay meets queen. Yeah. Jay meets greatness.
Jay meets King G.
Jay's just that girl, not King G.
Base.
We do need a collab.
We
do need to do a little Don't Be Tardy for the Party collab. Yeah,
absolutely. It's on 20. It's the Christmas. It's gonna be Christmas #1.
Right. Okay.
It's gonna be like when Gaga and RuPaul had their own
fashion.
Yes.
Fashion.
You get company. Make sure you look your best. Like,
sure.
That's what she did. RuPaul did. Anyway, and today, if you hadn't guessed by the title,
that was Gaga's bit.
Oh,
well, I can't remember. Anyway, as you probably tell by the title today, yes, we are going to be breaking down Olivia Rodrigo's new album, Guts. So let's start with.
This podcaster has gone downhill.
I'm joking.
You know what happens when you take an extended break, David?
Yeah. Yes, you're right. I
get too much control and things go crazy.
No more surgery for David.
No. So, no, today we are going to be returning to a topic that when we first did, which was just over a year ago now, caused a little bit of a riff and controversy throughout the YouTubes when some people had, some certain movies that were overrated that people weren't happy about. I mean, but it's the truth. We had stuff like, Midsummer, Hereditary, terrible, Halloween, let's not go there. And, people had a lot to say. So why not revisit it with some of our new pals and friends here who didn't get the chance?
Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That is the topic.
Yes.
It's not Shakespeare?
No, were you doing for Shakespeare?
No, because I just saw you. No, because I just saw you, Liam, and Nick, and I just thought we were doing the Three Witches from Macbeth. So I don't.
Wow.
Eat my ass.
I'm sorry.
Chip.
That's okay.
Tell me when.
Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. So let's just get into this because there's 5 of us today, which means that we've got to be talking fast and.
We've got a fiver.
Wow, that is so. That is-
Bloody hell.
Wait, oh my god! Sorry, because you like glitched. You just disappeared because I didn't see you like go down. So you were just there, and then Don, I was like,
Oh my god, I'm like Big Deborah.
yeah. But she's like, that is so
The
moral
bitch
majority.
levitated off the cut. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways,
Oh
sorry.
my god.
I love the lesbian in that.
can't.
So let's begin with our guest of the season. Let's go with Jay. Jay, tell us, what is one
Don't
of
do
the
that.
movies you find overrated?
Dylan isn't. No, I'm just kidding. This isn't YouTubers. It's movies. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay.
Ooh.
I
Oh,
love
also,
shade.
speaking of, I was getting tagged on
The Little Mermaid.
Somebody stirred a pot on Instant Twitter, and I was getting tagged, like saying,
Oh,
"Oh
I
my
did
god, why do
too.
people watch this?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yo, stop tagging me in this shit."
They were like, "This is what I only watch." I was like, "Okay, well."
David, Alana, and I'm like, "Oh," because people are like not living for his reaction to
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Mhm.
Because they do say
Anyways.
that he's like very. Oh, never
No,
mind.
go.
After hours, after- No. They're saying that he's just very, misogynistic and a little bit like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
women
saw
stuff
people
he
who were
usually has to
like,
figure.
"Why can't you just enjoy the movie?" I don't know.
Oh, that's another.
Yeah.
I like people to enjoy shit. I don't like people to take things so seriously. That's the problem with me. I like have
Yeah.
fun, enjoy the movie, sing along if you know.
You know
But
the
some people
tune.
just have a stick up their ass, so I don't know. Anyways, moving on.
Yes. Jay, tell us.
Unlike my YouTube opinions, I'm gonna keep. I think these are pretty. I don't think they're that controversial. But my first one's gonna be The Purge. The Purge movies.
Okay. All of them.
Oh, the whole franchise?
Well, no, not the whole franchise, but definitely the first.
Okay.
I think the first-
Interesting.
I'm
think
not a
the
big
first
fan of the
is-
first either.
Yeah,
I
I,
thought
think the
people
first.
didn't like the first.
That's what I'm saying. Oh wait,
Because the first one's in the house, second one is Anarchy.
I mean, I don't like the first one. I do like some of them, but still, as a series, though, I just don't think it's.
It's
I'm
hitting.
just like, why do we need? How many are there? 4, 5?
There's like 5 or 6.
Yeah, and there's a
TV.
series,
And a
TV
show.
series.
Yeah,
And
the
a
TV
TV
show. I remember
show.
the TV show.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it was just overhyped. Like, I don't think it deserved. I don't think we needed a TV show. They could have honestly called it something else. I think maybe the concept. I don't know. I feel like with that concept, I don't need 6 movies of that. And I think also with the series, I think the first one shouldn't have been the first one. Like I think that's what made me dislike the series. I feel like the first one should have been like the third or something. And I get what they were trying to do, but the fact that they come in with like the security guy, it's like we should have been out in the world. And I think that's what only made me so eager for the second was because we were stuck in the house the first one. That the second one, you're like, okay, I'm gonna watch it because they're gonna be out. So that was smart of them, but it just made me not. I don't know. I just don't think we need 6 movies
So
and a
many.
TV show for that series.
I would agree. I feel like, especially about the whole, they were trying to be too clever on the nose in the end with like, but it's really about the rich versus the poor. We're like, yeah, we know. Like, you have to make it like every film. They're like trying to like, oh look, and
It's
the
always
government
the
are
divide.
involved, and it's like, yeah, yes, we knew it from the first film. It's not like a shock horror. Like, we don't need you to keep mentioning it every movie because we know. So
Mhm.
there was a little bit.
And it's kind of the same thing. It's like the poor eating the rich or the rich
Yeah.
eat the poor, just back and forth like the whole each movie.
Yeah.
So it just
I
gets
like
boring.
I like the one with the tutus.
Election,
that they're
yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah, like they have them, like they have moments that are like, oh, that's cool, or like that's good. But as a
Yeah.
series whole, I'm like, I just don't feel like it's all that. Like,
It's a lot of movies for
like
the same.
Tutu Girl definitely ate. Like I watched
oh my
that
God, that was
clip
so much fun
a
to
couple
watch.
times on YouTube, and I mean,
Oh.
you know, people dressed up as them for Halloween, but just as a whole, it's just not. It's not. I don't
They
need a
were just
TV
like-
show. Like that's what just makes me mad is they made a whole TV show out of
Yeah.
this movie series.
I've
Yeah, like,
never
how
watched
long
the TV
can you
show.
I've never
Drag
seen
this
it
on
either.
though.
Oh, well, there's no
Exactly.
more, right? Because they did.
Unless every
it's
episode was
only
an
a day.
anthology. Unless every episode was an anthology, and maybe like from the perspective of like either the different places or so. I don't know. Like
I think
but
it is,
for-
isn't it?
If
Isn't it
you're
only?
following one
I don't know.
or group
I've never
of people
seen
for
it.
the whole season,
No, I thought it was they were all. It was the same night, but different people's perspectives. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess.
I don't.
yeah,
I
because I
mean,
think you drag it.
yeah,
Oh.
6. Like maybe unless it's an hour each, it's like the 6 out because I suppose it's 12 hours of a night that they like drag out. Like every episode of 40 minutes is like 1 hour of the night, but then that's like a
Yeah.
lot.
So
to be
like
dragging out.
24,
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
like the show
24
24.
version of
Nah.
The Purge.
yeah. Okay, well that's fair.
Oh.
Yeah, The Purge. Yeah, I love Lena Headey though. I like her in that first film. She's like,
Oh, I
she
love-
smashes her
yeah, I
face.
love
No,
She's
you like the
"No,
bad
wait."
guy from the first one. You sick freak. That's who you like.
I would have
Yeah.
opened those doors, and opened my
Brr.
legs straight away. I'd have been like, "Let's go. You can have anything you want."
I think he's overrated too. I think that's probably
Mm-mm.
another
Mm.
reason.
That's
I like
fair.
the tutu bitches better. I don't know, but that's just me. I don't know.
That's fine. Okay.
American
The
Psycho
Purge.
has been done.
Yeah.
You unoriginal. Get it together. Anyways,
Damn, it's been a
I need
lot
to watch
that-
it too.
We haven't heard that word since David's been off, actually. So it's
Oof.
nice to have it back in there. He's come back with a
Oh,
bang.
Lord.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Jay. Well, let's move over to driving Miss Daisy Bucket Hat herself, Nick.
All right, so I'm going to preface this.
Mm.
As I already told you, George,
Oh God.
I struggle with the concept of overrated because, in my opinion, if people like something, then people like it. But I will. Me and David discussed this yesterday. The way that I'm going to do it is movies that everybody loves that I just was like, eh. So my first pick is The Witch. That movie was so fucking boring to me, and I like a slow burn, but there was just like nothing that happened in that movie. And as much as I love Anya Taylor-Joy, oh god, it was just so boring. It was just so, it was so boring. The set design looked very, very pretty, a little dreary, but very pretty.
I will say, any woman that uses baby's blood as body scrub is right on my book. That bitch was so good. Oh my god, I genuinely thought that we're gonna get more of that in the movie because I was like, this is a sick shit to start a movie, and I was excited, and then I just fell
I
asleep.
need to go watch this. I haven't seen
Yeah,
Witchy.
but
You
I
haven't seen The
woke up
Witch,
with my
no?
dick in my hand, so I'm confused.
No, but I've heard of it.
Oh, that happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I've seen
like
mixed reviews
old
on it.
stuff.
Oh my god, one time I was jerking off and I nutted on my forearm, and like I woke up and I had to I thought I was gonna have to shave it off because it was so sticky and uncomfortable. Anyways, it hurt. Like I had. I'm
So the-
fully sober, by the way. And
Which,
But yeah, The Witch.
yeah, just bringing it
The
back.
Witch,
Where were we?
I feel like I maybe need to rewatch it again. Maybe I
Mm.
wasn't in the right mindset because I always like to give things certain things a second chance. But
Mhm.
yeah, it just, I don't know. It didn't do it. I feel like that came out in and around the same time that other horrible movie, It Comes at Night, came out.
Yeah.
And that movie that's one of the very few movies I actually walked out of the theater and got my money back.
Oh wow.
It was so boring.
Oop.
I
'Cause
did that.
nothing
with
came at
Hope.
night.
Yeah,
What-
no, it didn't.
I was so over that movie, I didn't even come that night. It was horrible. Horrible.
You just
But yeah.
couldn't. You just lay there beating and beating and beating. Nothing came.
Not even
When
with.
That
Not
reminds
the...
me like with my dad.
My God, imagine having a dad. Anyway,
Not
so-
imagine having a.
Oh Lord, fix it. Oh,
it's fine. Don't feel sorry for me. I've got a rich stepdad. It's all good. So
I
Thank-
don't. So I feel sorry for myself.
And you still only got that one single IKEA dresser.
yeah, because this is not
Ooh.
theirs. They literally listen. I try a lot in life to get things that I want, but this
We know. We've seen the videos.
at the gym.
at the
The
gym.
private dancers.
Yeah,
Mm.
but
All right, Tina, turn.
this isn't my stuff. Just FYI, this is not what I would particularly purchase for
Is it
myself.
My story.
These are old maiden
Well, Lil,
type
didn't you
of
say that you were
dresses.
moving?
Not old maid.
Possibly,
You
yes.
gotta-
You
got a
tried.
white refrigerator?
You guys should, like, get a thing together, like Laverne and Shirley. You
Could you
should
imagine?
be like Laverne and
Just a 24-hour live stream in the house as well. Just
Oh no, we don't gotta see all that. But yeah, no, like that would be so cute. Like you and Laverne and Shirley together, like filming and shit in the same.
Like Big Brother.
yeah,
Like that show you showed me. I
Yeah.
love that
dead
show.
set.
I love it.
I love
It
that
was
you
so
love
good.
it.
Yeah.
It's so happy. Okay, well, for anything else on the witch,
I would be
Nick,
Pippa.
just to bring it back, you would be Pippa, yeah.
What other movies did he make? Did he make The Lighthouse?
Yeah, it's Stingo, isn't it?
Is it
Ari-
Roger
is it Ari Aster?
Eggers?
He did that?
I think it's something Eggers.
Bear with me.
The Vitch.
Oh yeah, it's with a V, isn't it?
Robert Eggers. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
What else did he do?
I mean,
I didn't
did
see
love...
The Northman, but I did see The Lighthouse,
He
and
did
I
the
did like The
Northman,
Lighthouse.
the Lighthouse.
And he's doing the
Yeah.
new
I'm ex-
Nosferatu.
Yeah, I am excited
Yeah.
for Nosferatu.
Representation matters.
Oh, you'll
It
probably be
does.
invited to the. But then you already got your
It'll
be nice to
representation
see-
in Gerald's game.
It'll be nice to see yourself on screen, won't it, David?
That exactly. Skinny,
Yeah.
just tall and
The Descent
Bald.
and the Descent 2 have both come out though, David. So you
Not
have
the
had the representation.
Descent.
yeah, but that's when I'm feeling cunty.
Okay.
Nosferatu is when I'm feeling a little more like, like mysterious and like a little like, like,
Yeah.
Splice.
Yeah. Okay.
well, there's another, yeah.
The Descent was when he was in his skinny
era.
twink era.
Yeah.
In his
My twink
little sleeveless
Well, that's
polo
on my
necks.
list.
What is Skinny Twink era? I'm sorry.
Where
Nick,
were
is
we?
there anything else you want to say about this
There is
film?
nothing else that I would like to say on this
Nothing.
Oh
film.
my god.
Nothing. Nothing.
Yes.
No.
Let
No.
me
No.
love.
Yes.
Every
No.
time George sings, it reminds me I have to go buy more
Every
ammunition.
time a bell rings, an
Yeah.
angel gets its wings.
Every time he sings, I just want to like get rid of my prep and just like I just like I don't oh my god. Oh, anyways.
Okay, thank you then. All right, Nick.
David's
move-
Oh.
just like, yeah, let the AIDS take me.
Eight.
Isn't it terrible? Well, then let's go.
He wants the normal heart to happen.
Not the
Just
normal
take
part.
me. Just
Julia
Oh
Roberts,
my
don't
God.
save me.
that
David,
movie,
tell
oh
me
my
then.
God, I gotta watch that. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna okay. This is a movie that I appreciate, but I just cannot sit through without looking at my phone. And that's The Ring.
Ooh, wow.
Let me listen. Visually stunning. It could be playing in the MoMA, and it would be beautiful. Acting's great. The kid is great. My dream child. But
The kid.
oh my god,
Why did
quiet,
you do
does his
that?
breakfast, takes everything. But the beginning, I'm not a big fan of movies where things only have like the big things only happen in the beginning and the end. And it feels
Yeah.
like sometimes there's a space in the middle where it's like some things happen, but it's not. Because this is the thing, it's classified as a horror. To me, it's more like a psychological
Mystery. Yeah, I get
drama, and all that stuff. So the emphasis on horror is because it is scary. Like the beginning and the end are terrifying. But the problem that I have is like when you just the middle, there's just like a lot of investigation, a lot of backstory, a lot of it telling you what's happening, and I'm like I love a backstory, but I feel like it can be a little much sometimes. Where it's like I don't know.
Too much of
But
a
this is me.
backstory.
I mean,
much
I
of a
love
backstory.
it.
I know you. Yeah, I know. But for me, it's just like I'm always like looking at my like I've tried watching it like many times, but I just always find myself going like okay, It's-
That's
But
it.
to be fair,
It is long.
Who's shocked that George likes something that's too much?
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes, it's good movie, but it's
You
just
like
not
what you
mine.
are.
But also, here's the thing: I watched like Jason X, Night of the Demons 3, like
Not the
What-
skull emoji.
Butcher Maker, Nightmare Maker. What the fuck?
Nick's dead. He likes The Ring too.
Oh,
No, he
Oh,
loves
it's
The
one
Ring.
of my favorite
It's one
movies
of
of
his-
all
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So what? Because he loves
you
it. I
can put
can't.
reaction.
What the fuck
Sorry.
are you trying to say?
Just to
I'm trying say that
confirm,
you're wrong.
just to confirm, are we?
Oh.
Is it the film The Ring that you like, or do you just like rings in general?
Who? Liam or me? Not Liam. Nick or me?
Yeah, as Jay says, poop emoji.
Well, I like the ring of the ass.
You
when
like
it's
the poop ring?
No. You know when comes out a little bit because the top is like push it out, but when
Not
he
the
pushes it
donut
out,
emoji.
he push- glazed.
Oh,
Oh,
You guys, this is
Oh.
a Christian channel.
I
okay?
know. Jesus. Okay, so The
Sorry,
Ring.
Tammy
You're not
Faye.
a big fan. You think
Jay,
it's a
keep
bit,
it together, please. Anyways,
You
the
just think
point
it's a bit
is,
slow in the middle.
yeah, I just think that I wish there would have been a little more oomph and less explaining
Okay, that's fair.
because we
I get
can,
that.
yeah, but yeah, I just feel it drags a little bit because it's almost 2 hours.
Yeah,
it's like-
it is.
So I need something.
that's a long
of
film for
you
you.
know. That's too much.
But
That's
it's
too
just
much.
like the opening when she like gets scared and she just
No,
she goes,
I will grant it.
There
That
really is a
like,
tape. Oh, I get hard when that she
Yeah.
says that.
Are you
I
okay?
mean, yeah,
I
his
love
part,
that.
but-
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Hey,
But yeah, that's
Grandma.
my thing.
I
Okay.
like Brenda's version better though.
The
Yeah.
what version?
Brenda's
Brenda's.
version. Scary movie.
Sydney, the TV's leaking.
Especially
So
when they sit
good.
on my floor.
I
It's so-
could watch that shit on a loop. And
Oh, I do.
100,000 black people get their ass beat by police today, but the
do.
whole world's got to stop for one little whitey down a hole.
Thank you so
my
much.
pleasure, darling. My pleasure.
Liam?
My pleasure.
Can you tell me one of your
I'm-
picks?
Like, I don't feel like this is going to cause anger here.
Oh.
Because Yutaka's not here.
If this is what I've got, I'm going to go
But
mad.
shame. Hellraiser 1 and 2.
Okay, fine.
What is it?
Still
Why is
haven't
it
seen it,
happening?
so-
It's boring. It's terrible.
Mm.
The effects, terrible. Like, when he's all like skinless, he just looks like someone's super glued dry luncheon meat to a skin suit. Like
Like your foundation.
Oh, I
Ringo.
know what you're talking about. I know
Exactly.
what you're talking about.
Okay. Like
Let me Google this.
so on the episodes where I wear foundation, that's
Uh-huh.
what he looks like.
gotcha. Okay. You're just making sure.
And then everyone's all sitting there like, oh, I like froth at the gash over Julie. And you're like, why? Why? She acts like she should be behind the bar in EastEnders. And it like in the time frame that it was happening as well. No, I'm not no. The ones that are supposed to be bad are better. Like Hellraiser 3 and 4, because that's all I could get up to. Apart from the remake, which is excellent. Hellraiser 3 and 4, much better than the first two. And I don't care what Yutaka says.
And I feel like
Much
David's
better.
got something to say.
David.
What makes you think such things?
Because you just
Yeah, he's
because
gonna
you
be
you're
like,
sitting
you
there
don't
with your lips-
understand
with your lips
cinema
pursed
is
tighter
so
than a
pussy.
cat.
I just think two and three are my favorite. 2 and 3 are my favorite. I just listen.
you like Claire, right?
that
Redfield?
bitch.
Oh,
She's
is
at
Claire-
our
Is it
convention.
Claire? Is Claire the
She's-
one that I'm thinking of?
The older woman, the one from Doctor
Oh,
Who,
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
not
that's
the-
who I
not
meant.
the-
Claire.
not
Who
Julie.
the fuck's Julie?
Julie's the younger girl.
Julie's the younger girl, the one
Oh.
that's
She's
James?
boring.
well, she was.
Boring.
I'll give you that.
She is
And the boyfriend was
she is
useless. Like both of them were
blander
like
than
completely.
showers.
Yeah, I get that. Yes, me, Claire ate it up. I just, her bringing the men into. Oh my god, let me just. The practical effects for me were on another level. Personally, for me, part 2 and 3 are my favorite because that's when like it becomes like a. It's so extra and grand that I just like love it when it's over the top and the Cenobites like, oh my god,
I will say
it's so
the
good.
the special effects and the like makeup
When
stuff
he's rising from the
did
wood.
improve
Wait,
in the
wait a minute,
second
hold
one.
on.
When his wood's rising, what?
What?
Well, you've never heard that before. But anyways, the point is like when he's rising from the
Back
wood
to
and the thing is
facts.
like coming up. Oh my god, it's so good. I love
I
it.
don't know if I want to watch this or if I don't want to watch this.
You should.
You've never seen
watch it.
Hellraiser?
I haven't seen anything.
So I will say
so
that
behind.
I agree with Liam. I do like the movie, but I'm not as like crazy about it as everybody else is. I do think that part of the problem is the fact that like even on the poster, everything's all about Pinhead, but the Cenobites are in like 20% of the movie, if that.
If that, 10.
It's given the none.
There's some later sequels that I do like because I recently did a watch of the entire series. The
I'll just watch
remake
it.
is
On my own. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
react
the
to
remake
it,
is
but-
good. Watch the remake. The remake is
The
good.
remake, react to the remake because the remake's
Mhm.
so good.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
I think that like the remake
You do what you
managed to
wanna
tell
do.
the story of Hellraiser in one movie where it took like 8 for them to figure out what the Cenobites were actually about for the old ones.
Okay.
Watch
David's
the
just
later
tired.
sequels if you like low budget shit. 'cause
I'll watch
later
the first
sequels-
one.
Oh yeah.
Tonight and I'll decide.
The third one with that like column thing. Cracked
Oh,
me the
wait,
fuck
is the
up.
third one the
Loved
one with
it.
the? Is the third one the one with the,
The
massacre
club.
inside the nightclub? That I think that was
Yes.
my favorite, other than the
That
remake.
one's my favorite. Because I watched 4 of them for Yutaka. I thought he was gonna reach through Zoom and like actually strangle us when I said I didn't like 1 and 2. It was like heresy. I was like, okay.
Well, I think David's about on the same level by the looks of the face that's been going on.
I don't know. I just for me as a comfort, I grew up, I was like watching that shit at 5 years old. So I was like, it's like I don't know, the ending when like for me it's like the visuals is what really like makes me like when he's stretched out and the pins on the thing and he just rips it up in the air. Oh, it's so much fun to watch. I don't know, I just love it. And I just think Claire and
Literally just looks like someone ripped open a shop bought turkey.
Are you trying to make me nut?
Into the turkey.
Oh, who wants to go to Thanksgiving
Giblets
to my
and
house?
all.
Everybody's so
Ooh.
green.
Hey!
Not
Why is it so
Sorry.
salty? Yeah, anyways, but
Okay.
the point is it's a fun I
like it.
disagree. I love it. I
that's
could watch
fine.
1, 2, and 3.
The whole point in this David this episode,
Exercise.
David.
Well, no.
Jorge.
I'm an only child, so I have to have my own way.
I'm trying, but you know, there's a lot going on.
You gotta tell him to shut up. All right, Jorge, what's your pick?
Thank you so much. Nick's like, I don't want to be here. I don't... Nick's...
I'm trying to earn my cut, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Lord have mercy.
So
much
my
aggression.
pick is one of the worst films I have probably ever seen.
Okay.
Oh wow.
And it's called Suspiria. This movie is absolutely horrendous. The visuals are exciting. No, they've just
No.
turned the saturation up on a couple of colors. Calm down. Thank you, Nick. But the music is terrifying. The music is Footloose. The song is Footloose. Listen to it. It's the Footloose theme. It starts exactly the same. Do da do da do da do da do do. The acting, I mean, God bless it. Just the whole thing. Me, Liam, and Yutaka watched it for one of our Patreon live streams. And you know, Yutaka's obviously, you know, very 80s, very like, you know, this is my jam. Me and Liam were just like waiting for it to be over.
Sure.
Okay, well, whatever. Well, I'm not going to remember the year. No one remembers the decade because it's so bad.
I just wanted my life to end.
It's literally that and whatever the
Strike
last
me
film
down.
you made me watch. What was that? The Notebook. Two
Get
of the worst
fucked.
movies I've ever seen in
Get
life.
Notebook is
fucked.
not the worst movie.
Get
Notebook is
my
not the worst
God.
movie. Don't do that to the
I
Notebook. Don't do that to the Notebook.
listen. You
No.
all actually need help because it's actually.
You need help.
Don't do that to the
They were all like
Notebook.
waiting for me.
We
What's your
watched-
address,
what
bitch?
about-
'Cause I'm
we
booking a
watched-
flight to come whoop that ass.
We watched
Don't play with me, not
the
with the
whole
Notebook.
film, right? And George didn't get the fact that we were watching him tell the story of their romance.
It wasn't that
He
I
did not get it.
It
His mother
wasn't.
said it multiple times.
It wasn't that I
Didn't
didn't
get
get it. It was just like, what?
Didn't get
Why
it.
was I supposed to be shocked by that? Why was it a
I
twist?
feel like people either love or hate that movie.
Like it wasn't a twist. Like okay, it was them. Oh wow, what's your medal? Well done. It was still,
Oh,
but anyway,
it was
sus-
toxic and great. I loved it.
and all, yeah, they were so toxic. Like why would
Oh,
we?
yeah,
yeah,
she
they were
definitely
awful,
should have.
even
but
fucking
Definitely should have been
awful.
with James
that's
Marsden.
love.
Yeah.
But that's love, yeah.
Anyway, but Suspiria is the
But-
other film I didn't.
Wait a
like.
minute, let's back this bitch up. What y'all say? I got lost for a second.
She should have been with James Marsden. The
No,
toxic.
love
rela-
is what?
love is love.
Love
Can
is-
I have a
Love
name?
is,
Love is
love is love.
toxic.
Love is toxic.
Nah, I was raised on Barney. I don't want that shit. Nah, I like sweet stuff.
What, you want to by a purple dinosaur? Sorry, graped by a purple dinosaur.
Sorry, okay.
So anyway, Suspiria just isn't great. And if you like it, you need help. I know there was a remake with Mia Goth, which I'd probably watch. But
Then you
Like-
won't like that one.
I think
just
the remake is very different. Though.
Yeah, so I've
it's like
heard.
Yeah.
very,
Yeah,
it's
a few
very
people
different
have
style
a
and
few people have
vibe.
said it's quite different.
It's just more
Mm.
modern, but it's still like to me.
But-
It's just
it just
It's-
The premise is more or less the same, but
yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
I mean,
it just didn't give.
it's
Everyone's-
long.
it's very
Very-
long. The remake is
Very
Yeah.
long.
very long.
Yeah,
very
that's-
long. It
that's
took me
why.
3 days to watch it.
This one I'm not editing.
I
Yeah.
don't like movies. Like I'm indifferent on Suspiria. I think a lot of people who come to the plate to defend the original Suspiria are very pretentious a lot of the time.
Mhm.
Like you just don't understand it. I don't.
Well, some
like
of these movies that you guys are mentioning are very art housey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just that's just
But-
a name somebody made up.
like I don't like movies where you can't understand the movie unless you've like Googled it and researched it afterwards. I should be able to sit down and watch a movie and be like, okay, I at least have a general understanding of what I just watched. And I feel like, especially the
Yeah.
remake of Suspiria, I'm like, what the just happened?
Mm. Yeah, but the original for me, it's just I don't get it. Maybe Argento's
I like the
not
colors.
for me. beautiful gowns, but
There's
like
a lot
you
of
know,
reds.
Beautiful
Yeah.
gowns.
it's like I just think it's a lot of hype. But anyway, if you like it,
Agreed.
happy. Anyway,
I fully
moving on.
support you, George.
Thank you, Jay. What have you got for us?
This
Well,
next one,
yeah.
I don't know. Orphan.
Sorry.
The next
Oh,
one's
what?
Orphan.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
next one's
first one.
Orphan. Yes.
Okay.
The first
What?
Orphan. Now, this is where I'm like Nick, where like if you like it, there is this like weird line for me overrated, because I do like Orphan. Like I like a lot of things that I feel like people don't like. So I still like it.
Mm.
But the hype that it got, I do feel like it was just a little overrated. It's like it was kind of
Did you go into it knowing the twist?
no, I never knew the twist. But that's the thing, is like
Okay.
I still enjoyed it. But if I have to think of overrated movies, like this is what comes to mind. And honestly, I can't tell you why, because I still kind of like it. But I don't know. It's just something about it that I don't think it like really just shook me to my core like everybody else. Like I do.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I get the twist part is like where it really just like gags everybody.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. I feel like then there's this like logical side that I'm like, it doesn't make sense. But I don't know. Like,
But
I
it
don't
does, Jay. It does.
It does. Not.
Yes.
Who hasn't
I don't
taken out a
know.
nun with a hammer? I mean, come on.
Oh my God.
Right? Just
If
being.
I had
How
a
old was she
nickel-
really?
Excuse
What
me. Oh,
happened?
she was like, was she in her 30s or something? Or
She's in her
20s?
Yeah,
30s, I
she's supposed to
think.
be like she was
30s,
like
30s.
8
30,
or
yeah.
9. I don't know, 12. It
Did you
just-
see the second one though?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
I
she
like these movies.
You
like I
reacted to it.
reacted to the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the first one, but I don't know. If I have to like really say like something's overrated, I'm gonna say Orphan, because
That's fair.
I don't know. I guess it didn't make sense. in
Feel
some
it with your
parts,
chest and do it.
I mean,
Huh?
it's feel it with
Let
your
me
chest.
add that
Feel
to my
it.
watch later.
He's saying you just go
Mm.
for it, babe. That's what he means.
Go for it, babes.
Go for it, babes. But
Yeah,
I mean,
babes.
it's just for
You do you, babes.
just for Vera Farmiga though, going, "What did you do to him, you bitch?" and then fucking slapping her across the face. It's
True.
just
From,
like,
the dad. The dad.
Oh,
was-
Freaking dad. The
that
dad Loki
dad-
was he was Loki a gaslighter too.
oh,
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
And that's why David liked him. David's like, gaslight me, daddy.
That would be George and Nick.
yeah, that would be. I
The
love you,
point
daddy.
Yeah.
What did I do?
What happened? No, that I was saying is your
Say
turn.
it again. Say it with your chest.
What did I didn't say anything.
He said it's
I
your turn.
I didn't say it. David did.
You see, now y'all gaslighting
Blame
me.
David.
I didn't say. I was just trying to make conversation. You see.
Isn't it
This is why I'm
terrible?
single.
Okay. All right.
Y'all
Well,
play too
thank
much.
you, Jay. Then the orphan, very good. Nick, how about you? Then give us a second one for us, please. God bless.
Mine's technically 2.
Wow.
It's a
Oh.
part 1 and a part 2. But the new It movies.
Mm,
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, what?
I will give you
I-
part 2.
Well, why don't you
But
let him
I
finish
need-
his sentence first,
need
maybe?
So here's the
Explanation of
thing.
one.
Here's the thing. I think that Bill Skarsgård is great. I think he gives a great performance, although I think the actual design of the clown is kind of boring. But I am not a fan of using CGI versus practical. And all of the scares are CGI, and it's not effective for me. As a person who took the time to actually read the book, which is a huge fucking book, I don't think that the story can be adapted properly to movies. I think it needs to be like a 10-episode series to be able to actually capture like what made the monster scary and everything like that. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of boring. It was boring. I didn't find it effective from a scare standpoint. I thought that everything was CGI, which I didn't like. And I thought it tried to lean into being a little bit more like Stranger Thingsy young adult vibes versus just being scary.
I feel like around that time, because of Stranger Things, like there was a lot of like 80s kids, like
Wait a minute, that's not the vibe of the book.
movies.
No, I mean literally. So the girl in the book, how there's like one girl in the group.
Oof.
The book literally has them getting lost in the sewers at the end of the first part, and like there's like magic, right? And in order to bring the group of kids together so that they can find their way out, she literally all of the boys in the group to bring their bond together. So like that ain't happening in the movie.
All at once?
No,
like
individually they took
chapters?
turns. No, it was like one full
They
chapter.
gangbanged her in a sewer.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Taylor got gangbanged at the park?
But also like in the movies, when each of the characters sees like what makes them scary, it's different in the book. Like one character in the book, what makes him scared is like universal movie monsters. They don't have that in the movies. One of them is afraid of like
issue, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. So I'm just like, if you can't adapt it properly, but different strokes for different folks, because I know people like it. I just
well, that movie theater was jumping when I went to see that first one. When he came out of the projector, everybody was gone. I was having a blast. That was a fun like.
I like the jumps
experience
in that one.
Yeah, movie theater experience. That was fun.
Yeah,
that one and what's the other one with the Bagul?
Oh, Sinister.
That was my favorite movie theater.
Yeah,
experience.
I saw that one
my God.
in a movie theater with the whole picture of Margarita. It was great.
How many margaritas?
Oh,
It was a picture.
Oh, so you were
gone, sloshed.
you were
Out of there.
were you white
you were
girl?
giving-
Were
so
you
you were
white
giving
girl
head?
wasted?
You
Mhm.
were the coochie was out.
Yeah,
Right.
Makeup.
Okay, got you.
All
It
of
was
the
a lot.
above.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I kind of agree. Yeah,
No
it was a
decorum.
lot. No decorum. It was given Pearl in the movie theater. So yeah, okay. Well, thank you, Nick. It was a pleasure hearing from you.
I can, yeah, even with
Thank
your
you.
explanation, I can agree with you on 2.
Yeah,
Still
I agree
just
with you
think
for
1
sure.
was so
Well, I still haven't
good.
seen part 2.
What?
I still haven't seen part because somebody told me there's a gay bashing thing, and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like stuff like that.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
That yeah, the opening to 2.
I didn't even
was
think
like,
that was that bad though.
No, people
I
were like,
think
"Oh my
people
god!"
It was
and I was
so
like,
exaggerated the
upsetting
opening.
though.
"Yeah, but
I
it
just don't
wasn't. It wasn't
seeing
like
gay people.
cucumber."
I don't like seeing gay people get any.
Me neither.
I don't like that.
That's me with slave
Oh.
movies.
Now, if George is in a movie, but the point is, this different. This is a difference, you know.
Well, fun fact, just quickly before we move on, I'm named after Georgie from it.
Georgie.
I
Oh
don't know.
my
My mum was
God.
hoping I'd be dead by 5 or something, but that's what she named me after. She's like, "Damn it, it didn't work."
I do like that sequence though.
Oh, when that
my
arm went
God.
off.
The opening with the pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop, pop. I like that.
And the way his eyes just like
Oh,
come into
yes.
the. Yeah, that was a really nice
My
sequence.
favorite is when he's like the little dance.
dancing.
Yeah.
The little dance.
Bless him. All right, thank you very much. Who was next? Was it David? Yes, I think it was David.
It was David.
Yeah.
So mine's I love mine because without the first one we wouldn't have gotten my favorite. But I will say, the first Friday the 13th can be a little not basic, but here's the thing. When I was a kid, I saw The Burning first. Have
Right.
any of y'all seen The Burning?
No spoilers on The
I
Burning.
watched that like a couple weeks ago.
Now, so my expectation was a little bit more on the Burning because that's in my mind that came first. Even
The
though it
burn was
didn't, but it
good
came-
too. Yeah.
The scene in the canoe.
Yeah.
Remember?
Ah!
I'm not gonna spoil it.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry
watch it
about
again
it.
tonight.
I
I'm
just
gonna
said
watch it
canoe.
again
I just said
tonight.
canoe. So for me, I feel like there was a little. It was a little more like it gave me more of a charge, like the Burning than the Friday the 13th did. So for me, I just feel like
Never had that.
the
Little
part
available
2
here.
was great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't have to get into Jason X, but we all know how. So for me, like I always tread lightly because I'm like, without that, we would have gotten Jason X. So for me, I like part 2 way more than the first one. Way more than the first one. I just think the final girl is better. I just think Jason looks. Oh my god, and that's like it's just so good, like scary and dark. That's the vibe that I was hoping they would give in the first one. But I guess they had to learn all that stuff because the Burning is for me is like a bit terrifying. Like.
I think out of like the camp movies I've seen, The Burning is like one of my favorites. But I haven't seen the Friday the 13th, so I can't really.
You haven't seen any of them?
Any of them?
I've seen like Jason X, and then I've seen Freddy vs. Jason, but I've never seen
There's
like,
only ones you need to see.
the beginning, like how Friday the 13th like came about, or how Jason came about.
I
Also, it was
personally
kind of spoiled
love
for you and Scream.
the whole franchise. Except Jason
What was?
Takes Manhattan.
No, never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
What did you say about Scream?
No, that I was gonna say if she's seen Scream, so they probably spoiled it for her in
I
Scream.
probably don't remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She
Oh, the
forgot, so never
first
mind.
film. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when she's on the phone. Yeah. But
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
so yeah, I mean it's great. Like the reveal
Yeah,
is
but
like,
I don't.
yeah. So, but yeah, I mean it's still like, a fun movie, but I just feel like they could have used the same energy as the second one as for the first one, or just
That's fair.
yeah, I don't know.
All right.
That's just me.
Fair.
That's
fair.
just you. Yep, that's you. Okay, thank you. Liam.
The condescending tone in that voice, I just want to smack the shit out of him sometimes.
Well, that's what you get for ignoring me. My heartfelt messages on a Friday evening.
Oh my god, here we go. He's not gonna let that shit go.
I'm not going to let it go either.
He never will. He never will.
Ne-
Oh God.
Are you writing it right
Liam?
now?
I'm teaming him.
He's gonna write it right
I'm gonna
now.
go.
Wait, text?
I'm gonna go with
Nick, I just
the
want to
cabin
say
in.
that you're one of the most amazing people in the world. Thank you, and a privilege to be with every part of you in this lifetime. God bless.
Everything you're saying to me is bloody bollocks.
You might have a message.
Bloody bollocks.
Check your Instagram DMs. So
I'm
yes.
gonna go with the cabin in the woods.
Mm.
Haven't seen that one either.
I don't remember it.
That's on my list too.
It's just so
That-
meh. And then like it starts to get interesting. And then they're like, okay, but we're gonna take that only interesting part, and we're now gonna change it, and it's now gonna be something else.
Oh.
It's gonna be really difficult not being able to say.
But yeah.
God damn it. Things happen. There's multiple. There's twists upon twists upon twists, but only one of the twists work,
Mm.
and the rest are just like, why? And none of the acting's good.
I don't know
Apart
why, but
from-
you give me the vibe that you would be like a bricklayer or something right now.
What?
Like without like if I didn't know you and I just met you, I'd be like, you give me like a bricklayer
Liam's
vibe.
look.
Oh, look.
Okay.
You're serving
Yeah.
today. You're
A
serving.
building site. There must be women there.
You give me that vibe. You give me that vibe.
Yeah, and my ass crack is out. So,
Oh. Is there anything in
mm,
that?
there's some dingleberries for you. Ooh.
Mm.
Hey. So the cabin in the woods.
Oh no.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, I think without giving obviously anything away, I'm assuming the people who've seen it, who are watching
The
this,
girls who get it,
they
get
should know. The girls that get it exactly. There we go.
Okay.
They should understand that and that final twist is just like, shoot me. Why is this happening? Like, what the
Mm.
no, don't do this. Oh, you've
No.
like
No.
This
Okay.
is the
Ending.
is Cabin in the Woods. Is there like a classic, like an original one, or is it?
No,
only
it's
the,
like
like
it's like
2000?
a
That's cabin
um,
fever.
It's like a comedy,
Oh,
sort of
no,
like a
that's
horror
a movie.
comedy.
Is that the one with Jesse Williams?
Yes.
Cabin in the
Yeah.
Woods.
no. This is no. Is that who's in it? I just remember Chris Hemsworth, and that's it.
Probably then, because
I love how you
Jesse
flip
Williams.
that phone.
He's always got he's like bald.
he has
Almost.
blue eyes. He's black guy
No,
with blue
he's
eyes
Beautiful.
Bald.
Yeah.
and bald.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's in it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think like the movie isn't bad. I just what do all the kids say on the internet? It's like to me, it's very mid.
What do
Mid.
all the kids say on the
Kind of like the Wednesday.
It's not
TV show,
giving.
but
Like
that's
it's
neither
not
here nor there.
giving. Like I wanted
It's
mother,
not
but it's not
giving
giving
what it was
It's
supposed to
like-
give.
It's giving
It's not
stepdad, and I wanted
giving.
mother.
I was like looking
you
for
know?
mother and like daddy, but I didn't find any.
Someone told me
so,
my
like,
personality is the internet, and I was like, "You're right. The internet steals everything from Black women. You're right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Wuchile.
Everything
I'm
you
gonna go
got,
with
you learned
Chile.
from us. Oh my god, I love Coven.
And
Anyway.
that's spilling the tea,
I thought you were
hunting.
going to say that's how Sue sees it.
Boots the house down.
Okay, thank you, Cabin in the Woods.
And that's how Sue Seize it.
Seize it. Oh my god.
So
I gotta do a commentary too. Oh, I would have a blast doing a commentary to Glee.
Oh god, I love Glee so much.
Freaking Glee.
I keep listening to their creep version. It's just so iconic. Anyway,
Yeah.
wow. My second movie. This is a movie that, like Jay said with Orphan, that she enjoys. I enjoy, but I think a lot of people, one person particularly in here, that's like the best
Lord.
sing sliced bread in that vibe, and it's Host.
Ooh.
Because
Oh, I
I've
love
seen
Host.
it.
Listen, Host is
Me,
fine.
Jay, we'll just sit back and let the
Well, I'm gonna get
boys fight.
spoiled. So
No,
I'm
you won't get
taking
spoiled. You
headphones
won't get
Oh.
spoiled. You won't get spoiled. Put them back on. Listen to me. You won't get spoiled. I just think that
Spoiled, no
that
titties.
type of movie has been done before. And to me, this movie didn't really. Don't shake your head at me. I haven't finished. This movie did not bring anything new to the table in my eyes. I think around the time they did it, kudos to them. It was during COVID, so there's a lot, like, everyone was filming their own stuff and blah blah blah. Great, well done. But I just think that, like, again, love it. It's a great film, but it's not like the epitome of found footage, screen footage films. There's nothing in it that you couldn't find in any other of those types of films, in my opinion.
That very much gave Gemma Collins in Celebrity Big Brother when she was just like, when she was talking to Chris, and he was like, "Well, you've been saying things," and she was like,
Well, I called you
did
silly
call
cunt and walked out. Yeah, I did. Keep listening to
You
Stefan.
did.
I mean,
That was very that.
I mean, I do get it that it can from the
Like,
outside it can
everyone's
come
like,
off.
it's the
kind of
scariest
basic.
movie ever. Like, and I'm like,
Well,
when?
hey, listen. I get it that it can come off kind of basic, kind of like white gays obsessing over Olivia Rodrigo. But like the point is, like, it's still a bit like it gave something new and a newer element to it. You know what I mean? Like
Where?
that made it exciting. The fact that they were all in their own separate things, like because it felt like,
Okay, Unfriended, sure.
you see, but Unfriended is different. Because Unfriended was funny as fuck. I was cracking up watching that movie. The point,
haven't seen that one
with
either.
Host. Jay,
You would love
I'm
Unfriended.
reacting to it. That's why I haven't
Jay?
seen it yet. I know I'm reacting.
Oh my god, you are going to have the time of your life watching that movie. Not because it's scary, because it's
Yeah.
messy.
At the
Oh, it's
people,
messy.
the
Okay,
characters.
Oof. Oh
Let me
my
get
god.
into
But yeah,
it. Doesn't
I
it
just-
look like
Say
this?
it. Say
yeah,
it
it kind of
then.
looks like
What?
what?
Unfriended.
Oh,
Your favorite line.
Oh.
No. Okay. Guys, we are not ghetto. Like, we don't have to fight. Like, oh, when
that
I
what this-
tell, though, there's this white girl that the two girls are fighting, and she just from the side. Guys, we are not ghetto. Like,
It always takes me out that one.
oh no,
Oh
but
my
I
God.
like.
I need to watch this like tomorrow. Where's
Oh
my
no! You need to add it. I need to bump it up on the list.
Oh, it's on my
But-
list. It's already on my list.
Oh,
It's written right
perfect.
here.
But yeah, like I
Oh my
host.
God.
There were scenes in Host that genuinely like got me like,
Really?
yeah. Oh my god, the scene in the kitchen when the mask is like stares at her and you see the footprints coming towards her and it just levitates her ass and chokes her. Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah,
I mean, it's fine.
but
It's fine.
yeah, no. But like there are scenes in that movie that and when the boyfriend.
Jay, I promise you can leave the headphones in. There'll be no spoilers, no spoilers.
I'm not gonna remember.
Here's a
I'm not
list
gonna
of
remember.
It
any
spoilers.
of
wasn't
this.
me spoiling it though.
To be
TH.
fair, what he just said is very like.
I don't even
vague, I
remember
feel.
what
Oh,
he
and it's in the
just said,
trailer.
really.
It's in the trailer.
I don't even
It's
remember.
it's in the trailer. So but it's like just the tension that it built was like really effective for me, and the ending was really like that shook the shit out of me. I
Again,
think.
I do really
Yeah.
like it, but I just think that, like, since it came out, was like, I mean, like every horror film that comes out, some bloody stupid Twitter account does this is people are fainting watching this film, and you're like, all right. The Nun 2, people walked out screaming. It was only because I had to go to the fucking toilet. I've got a story about that later.
Wait, you
but-
watched it on too?
So I went to go see the Nun 2 yesterday.
If you would like to,
Uh-huh.
if you would like to subscribe to the Patreon and find out about that
Yeah,
story,
and I'll tell you the
please do.
story in the after.
Details below.
Yeah. But I went to go
Okay.
see it. It was terrible. Anyway, but yeah, the host is great. Really enjoy it, but I just think it's overrated in my eyes because I've seen a lot of found footage, as we know, and I just don't feel like there was anything majorly new brought to the table.
No.
Because Paranormal is your favorite, or Blair Witch? Which one is your favorite found footage?
found footage wise though is between.
We're talking
actually,
about paranormal.
Paranormal is like the franchise itself, but like
Don't
marked
fucking
ones.
say it, George.
What?
Do
Don't
not
say
bring
what?
up the movie.
I'm not going to bring up any movie that's. There's only 5 movies. We don't talk about the 6th or the last one. The marked ones.
No,
Oh,
I thought what, you found footage.
Oh,
That's
I
on my
mean,
list.
I feel
There's
That's
one
on
you're
my
not
list.
allowed to
Anne.
bring up on this channel.
I-
No,
a movie for
No,
Anne.
I hate
Be my
it.
cat.
Now,
Jay, add
Found
Found
footage. Now, for me, when
What?
I'm talking about found footage,
Be my cat. A film for Anne. Watch that.
Don't.
Now, for
Jay,
me, when
don't
it
do
comes to
I
found
don't-
footage,
Yeah.
the standard for me in term is Poughkeepsie tapes.
Yeah.
Poughkeepsie
Well,
tapes is the one that
show us the
genuinely-
receipts.
No, I think I deleted the file.
You
Because that
sent it to me
movie,
by mistake.
I'm not even being funny. I was in the whole movie. I was just like,
I was gonna watch that.
I couldn't
Watch it,
It
Jay.
wasn't even a reaction. It was just me like a lot of these other reactors that I watch sometimes. It's just. And I
Name
can
it
say
didn't
the
happen.
names and the after hours.
Join
See,
in
that's
today.
where we differ on that one, though, because like George, you're not the biggest fan of Host. David, you
Yeah.
are. I mean, I love Host too, but you
Yeah.
were scared about the Poughkeepsie tapes, and I'm like, I did not find that
Poughkeepsie
movie
tapes disturbed
effective.
me. It disturbed me. It's the torture of this poor woman. Oh my god! Like, how could? There was a moment where I was just like, this is like one of those like cannibal Holocaust type of movie where it just feels like a little too real for me. And when he's recording them sleeping and he's in the house recording them sleeping together, that shit, I don't fuck with that shit. That shit look dark as fuck. But that's
I
just
don't
because I'm
watch found
sensitive.
footage because it makes my head hurt. So that I haven't seen
I'm-
any of them.
Please watch them. I'll give you a big
I will.
list.
No, that's why I added a list because I was like, let me just watch these, but they usually make my head hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
sometimes-
I will
well,
say you could listen
what's
to
the one-
George when it comes to recommendations for found footage because
You can listen to
back
George
when
for
he
that.
still supported me on Patreon, he used to
Right.
recommend a movie
Fine.
every single month, and there was only one movie, which was Be My Cat, which was horrible, but he
Be
had
My
a bunch.
Cat.
So
Be
Overfield
My
is the one that
Cat-
I needed a pill to take before after I watched
Be
it.
My
That was-
Cat is a movie about this
Yeah.
fucking psychopathic guy who is obsessed with Anne Hathaway for some reason, and
Who
is like
wouldn't be?
trying to like get her
Princess
attention.
Diaries?
So he's like filming a movie for her, and he's like casting people to like act like her, and then he's like killing them. It was horrible. It was horrible.
I thought you were about to say it's gonna be like Tuss, like he would turn her into a cat or something.
Or he's turning her into Cat and Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway.
When
I was like,
David and I were
what?
at a convention, they had the tusk, like the
Stop.
prop.
Mm-mm.
And
I'd
I was like,
cry.
David, take a picture with it. And he's like, no. And the guy, like the vendor, grabbed it and followed David.
Here's
with
a
it and
reenactment.
made him
Here's a
take
reenactment.
picture.
I would cry.
That's a
I
reenactment. Yeah,
hate
was
that
so- I was-
movie. I literally stop. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh my god! And when it comes out like a foreskin, like the and it just like oh my god, it's so wet. Oh my no, let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay, let's move on then back to
Oh,
our
God,
final
that
final
freaking
picks
movie.
of the season. Jay, have you
Oh.
got one last pick?
Oh
for
shit!
us?
Wait.
Oh shoot, I didn't.
Oh, okay, well, then
Um,
fine. If we haven't, then that's fine. We have been going for an hour. I'll let you off.
Yeah, you.
Does anybody
skip.
have any more that they kind of want to say quickly? Okay, Nick, let's go with you, and then we'll go with Liam.
I have 4 left, so I'll quickly go through
Oh,
very
God.
quickly.
Ooh.
The first
Okay.
one is The Descent.
Wow.
I think like conceptually it's scary, but I like watching it, other than the scene where where she's having the nightmare and the pole goes through her head or whatever. Other than that, I didn't find the movie scary.
Fuck my drag.
That's because he's in love with David and he doesn't like seeing David put in a bad light.
Oh, there's a hair. Final Destination 5.
Oh, he's so avoided. Anyway,
I don't think I've seen that one.
Final Station 5, really?
I think it's an improvement over part 4, but I think
Well, yeah.
a large part of why everyone says like, oh my God, it's so good is because of the twist at the end.
Yeah.
Because the rest of it is all CGI deaths. And you know me, I don't like CGI. The third one is Lake Mungo.
Oh,
I did not find that movie scary at all. And it always comes up on lists of people like, this is the scariest movie ever made. What's scary about it?
Never heard of it.
It's like just watching a true crime.
there's one
documentary.
jump scare, and that's it. That I found.
Yeah,
that I
it's
was like, there's
Boring.
only one.
It's, and then the last one is Sinister.
You know,
So here's the thing with Sinister.
What?
Sinister, in my opinion, has the greatest jump scare of all horror movies, which
Okay.
is the lawnmower scene. I genuinely, I cried in the theater. That's how much that scene scared the shit out of me. But the rest of it, I don't find ghost children scary. And the makeup that they put on the kids didn't make them look dead. It makes them look like they were working at a local JC's haunted house. Like
So the
YMCA.
fact that George is like a sick Victorian child scares you a little bit. That doesn't do anything for you.
Sorry, can we just talk about what I was called on Pugger's live stream?
What would you call?
Do you know
What?
about this? So
a faggot?
Fagatron?
well, no, I've been
Oh.
told that all the time. I was
Oh,
something
Cum
even better.
dumpster?
So, on one of the recent episodes of this, we did a part for Yutaka's birthday where I came on and sang "Happy Birthday" as a clip, dressed in a nightgown, trying to be.
Dressed
like
like
Oh, I know what you're about to
Buffalo
say.
How could I forget?
And
How could I forget?
somebody sent an email to Pugger saying, I was watching your videos and this other video came up from this show called The Horror Hour that you were on. So I started to watch it. Said, and then she said, I was quite high at the time. And what can only be described as, I believe the words was a fancy, horny meth head came onto the screen singing Happy Birthday. And he had to turn it off and he couldn't sleep for the night because he was so disturbed by it.
Is he a patron? I like to give him a shout out. Or,
I was like, wow. So I am
Oh my
Apparently-
god.
that's good. I like that
a
one.
fancy,
I gotta
horny
write that one down.
method.
I gotta write that one down.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Meth-
sorry.
You were
Wait,
to
but
be fair, you
meth-
were dancing around your bedroom like a bald Buffalo Bill, so you had it coming.
Does meth make you eat faster?
Meth doesn't make you eat at all.
I could
Oh,
do
then
with
why?
it then.
Oh, never mind. No,
Go.
let's move
I
on.
said it before you said it. Listen. Anyway.
Oh, clearly you two never watched Nick's Heartstopper review.
No, but
I
I watched.
Well, we know one
David's-
person
I-
here hasn't.
I
Nick,
watched it, Nicholas Darling.
Nick, have you just
and
checked your
I have a
Patreon?
reason.
There's just been a new subscriber to your
I have a
hype- to
reason
your
I haven't
tier.
watched.
You're fucking welcome. The Borderlands
Oh, my
final
Lord.
prayer. Thank
The
you.
aggression is.
Oh,
Oh my.
send a personal thank you message to your rich stepdaddy.
He's paying for this month. Okay, final prayer. I think it's called in America, or it might be called the Borderlands. Thank you. So Nick, did you have any more that you wanted to shout out? You said. I can't remember what you
Nick said he's 4.
Oh, you said 4. Or
No, I
4?
said my 4. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Liam.
Mine last one was The Others.
They're everywhere. They say this house is theirs.
Oh, that was one of my first horror reactions,
Where
and
did
I
you
got
go, David?
dragged for that movie.
Wow. Like, it was
endanger the life of my own children.
It is a creepy vibe. The vibe of the movie is creepy as fuck. But yeah, I
head
understand.
shaking. Like,
Sorry,
it was
I gotta
during
go. Nicole
Kidman's
Kidman
Whisper
blinked and
era.
split her forehead open again.
Ooh, my lord. She's natural,
Like-
darling. She's never had nothing done.
Nicole, it was a good era for Nicole. She had Moulin Rouge. We'll give her
Oh,
that.
oh.
But she was in.
I've never
she
seen
was
it.
in
Oh,
that.
I
I
weird-
need to watch that
Oh,
movie.
oh,
I've
oh,
never
It's a
seen
musical
it.
on Broadway.
You see,
David.
Where?
On
Titus-
Broadway, the
Titus
musical.
Burgess is
We were going to
is
go and
joining
see it that
the
time that we
cast.
were going to go, but
And Death Becomes is
Titus?
coming to thing too.
Mm.
Death Becomes is
Yes,
coming
with
to Broadway.
Megan Hilty.
And Devil Wears
From
Prada is
Smash.
coming as well.
Whatever you need, Titus.
Gays are
got.
thriving.
I was gonna react to Devil Wears Prada.
Let's
'Cause I've never
get
seen it.
jiggy with it.
Never seen Devil Wears Prada.
Mm-mm.
You never seen
Oh,
Devil Wears
Jake,
Prada?
you should.
Oh, you
It's
have to
so
watch it.
good.
I've seen
This
that.
tells me that you don't
movie.
hang around a lot of gays. What's going on here? What happened?
Oh,
That's funny because literally my like brother, like my
Man, he should
cousin
know
brother,
better. He should have
my
beat
cousin
your ass.
brother's gay.
He should have told you better. I need his number. Hold up.
I've never seen it.
You need to tell him.
What, Moulin
he did
Rouge?
not help.
I've never
Rosie
seen
Wright.
Moulin Rouge either.
Have you seen
I've-
Now, he
Wild
loved that
Child?
seen that
movie.
either.
He loved that movie. He used to watch that movie down.
It's
Wild
so,
Child.
It's a beautiful.
Wild
Huh?
Child with Emma Roberts.
No,
George,
no,
shut
wait,
up.
no.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
AHS Delicate.
This is not your moment.
Now I am
Sit
curious.
down.
I'm gonna be. I'm tuning in because I'm very
Yeah.
curious to see how this shit is gonna go down.
Bitch, do you want
I
an
hope it's-
Oscar?
I
Do you
hope
want
it's
it
messy.
more than a baby? Oh, it's gonna be so good.
I want it to
Listen,
be
she
messy.
gave some face. The book's amazing. I read the book in 2 sittings.
You know
Oh,
what
is
she
this
was
a new
serving?
movie?
Mm.
You know what? What?
What?
No,
What
I
do you
said
mean?
it's just that new movie.
No,
Oh,
it's the
American
new
Horror
American Horror
Oh.
Story.
American
Oh,
Horror
okay.
Story.
Never mind.
What was she saying?
Delicate.
Now I will say when the part where she looks stunning when the mirror cracks and they both turn around
Yeah,
and it's like
she's
Kim has that. Oof.
and
Oh,
she's
she
got
looks
like
so
that
good.
olive dress on, and she's like,
Oh yeah, the Skims.
"That's just a big
Yeah.
advertisement for skin."
Yeah, oh, it's just her. Just her when they pants her with in the sink, putting on her skincare routine.
On the skincare suit. No, she looked. There was like this scene. I think it was in another video. I didn't really see it, but she looked. The face she was given here, like she just looks so iconic. Like someone turned on, you can't see it because they're like Kim. But this. Oh,
is that your wallpaper?
It looks like I just cancelled my subscription to that Patreon. So
I'm getting out refunds, bitch. So I got 1 month.
I had to cancel some OnlyFans accounts too.
Oh my god!
I was only subscribed to one.
Don't we all?
No, there was one that I was like, he was just like so boring. I was like,
damn.
He was just like jerk off and like fuck somebody, but then there's no substance. Like there's no.
Said I need more.
Lee Dawson.
Like give me Liza. You know what I mean? Like give me some
Lee Dawson.
Yeah.
He's on. I keep seeing his videos on Pornhub now because obviously all OnlyFans just end up on.
You know what? You know what other movie I haven't seen that's like in that same vein? Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
I've
Sing!
never seen that one either.
Sing for me.
Yeah. Oh, when Nicole Scherzinger did that shit.
Oh, she was so good.
Oh, she's so good. Yeah.
George, have you seen Repo the Genetic Opera?
No, actually I haven't, but I've heard a lot about it.
I think Jason.
Didn't I? You did. I used to love.
That's what I was telling you about, David. That's the
freaking
musical
movie.
with Giles and
with Paris Hilton, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Paris Hilton.
And isn't it got
Wait a minute.
the sister?
I haven't
Spy
seen it
Kids
in
as well?
years, years.
The thing is
Alexa
though with me, like,
Penneberger, isn't it?
I always usually watch old musicals.
Yes.
Like that's the problem. I don't know a lot of more modern musicals. That's the problem.
I love an old.
Oh
musical.
yeah, I recently watched
Because
this
for
one
me,
movie that I was
Gypsy, Funny Girl,
overrated would be
all
Funny
like,
Girl. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding.
Shit.
That's got the woman from Meet the Fockers in, hasn't it? Funny Girl. The mum from Meet the Fockers is in that.
This is why I have a noose hanging at all times, just because I want to call it quits. Like, oh my god,
I'm sorry. I'm so tired.
Oh,
let's call it a night because we've been going for a fair bit. So, I just want to say thank you for the people for joining with me. Thanks to Jay for all she's brought in. Thanks to Nick's bucket hat that's brought in shadows on his face, and Liam's disgrace, with David shaking his head like he's having a stroke. So I say thank you to everyone for bringing.
I don't even understand how I don't get paid for this shit.
You sound like Kurt.
The beat was nice. I
like the beat.
The beat was nice. You sound like that
vibrato.
Goat video that gets inserted into the Taylor song.
Oh.
I've made some real big mistakes.
No, for watching.
Thank you so much, everyone. If you'd like to see
comment, subscribe.
Comment, subscribe.
Unsubscribe.
Follow us on
my
Patreon for
Yeah.
more. We're at Patreon. If you'd like to see more, you get early access to our videos, you get access to watch-alongs, and get access to our After Hours podcast. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at The Horror TV. There's also a YouTube membership where Yutaka will be doing weekly watch-alongs of movies that he has and hasn't seen. So do feel free to have a look at that as well. And yeah, just thank you for supporting us, Jay.
And you can keep it on mute.
Yeah. You can block me, it's fine. And Jay, in case people don't know you, which is would be so odd to me, but where could people find you?
Woo.
You can find me at jaymeetsworld on YouTube and jaymeetsworld on Twitter with 3's.
There's no other links, or
You didn't have.
I don't have an OnlyFans.
You don't have an Instagram, do you either?
Not a no.
Oh, you have a personal one. I was trying to look through, oh my god, let me be my friend, and I was like,
yeah, I just feel like important people, No, I'll give it to you after.
And on that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening. Bye bye.
You have been listening to the Horror Hour. See you next time.